Viper said, good luck, have F. Wow, Viper, the disrespect. He said, have respect. Okay, let's go. Welcome, everyone, to game number 4. No, I lied. Game number 5 in a best of 7 between Viper and Liereyy. Viper and Liereyy have played some awesome games today. I think Lierey's got to be disappointed. If he would have evened things up 2-2 with Aztecs versus Huns, he'd be feeling a lot better about his position right now, I'm sure. And we have the classic map of Goldrush, and Viper's gone for Vikings here. Definitely not the pick that I expected, considering Cup is upcoming next. Or Cup coming. Viper is in yellow, as always, and Liereyy is in the green, and they're actually pretty close to one another. Gold's in the center. This is normally the focus in Castle Age, but players do start with 7 tiles of gold. Viper does not have his map hacks file working today, apparently. His 4-tile gold is forward, and his 3-tile gold is also forward, and his pigs, and his stones. Everything's forward. I don't think they're laming each other, though. And for Liereyy, he has a 4-tile gold behind. He has a stone, which I would consider slightly safer. His 3-tile gold is not so good. What I thought we were going to see was Celts for Viper, and then Britons for Liereyy. And I thought maybe Drush Fast Castle crossbows could work for Britons. It's a classic strat for this map. Now, I didn't say they couldn't lame. I've just noticed that they're not laming. Maybe Liereyy will be down 2 games now and see a pig and want to take it. Also, were those his sheep? The sheep that Viper just took, they are Lierey's sheep, I believe. Yep, think so. Unless I'm missing something here. Liereyy is scouting with a few sheep. Oh, we'll figure that out. So I guess Vikings could go archers as well. They could do Drush Fast Castle too, but then they'd be at a disadvantage with the range with their crossbows. Would not be at a disadvantage with the economy though. Britons have an eco bonus where they have cheap TCs. That helps. But Vikings have free wheelbarrow in Feudal Age and free handcart in Castle Age, which is stronger in my opinion. Vikings in post-imp can be really good against Britons because any civ that gets siege ram can kill Britons. So I think Liereyy needs to prevent it from going late game. Yep, and there are some relics close to Liereyy, but relics will most likely not matter. Can't help but feel that it's a very even gold position in the center. Maybe that would slightly favor Liereyy, but then again, Viper has a giant hill that he could castle on. We'll see. Lierey's been going for Drush FCs like all day. Or not Drush FCs, he's just been making militia, making infantry all day. Nice stylish move from Viper to use the sheep to block his pig. No sign yet of a barracks. I think Liereyy might build it now. Ready. Boom! He's ready. Oh, he's going to build the house first. Okay. We'll see. Kind of hurts to be down 2 sheep, though, because Britons have that sheep bonus. I would really like to see someone run into these wolves. There's wolves on either side. I've seen a wolf rush before on this map. I think we might have seen a wolf rush in Hidden Cup. Was it Hidden Cup 1 or 2? I know that there were some wolf shenanigans with Hidden Cup 2, but I forget. Is Liereyy, he's built 3 farms. Is he just going for a fast castle? Kinda seems like he might go fast castle. And pushing in some deer. I'm never a fan of giving up map control. Fast castle's such a risky thing in the current meta.
Would like to sponsor next show match. Please message me after the stream. You are doing an awesome job. Keep it up, sir.
Lierey's going fast castle. I'm not a fan of this. I talked about it in... Well, I talk about it all the time, but in game 1, Liereyy went fast castle, gave Viper map control, and Viper was in a great position because of it. Thank you, Optimizer. Optimizer, I think it's probably best for me if you message me on Discord. Not to be disrespectful, but I'm probably going to forget. And I have to deal with a lot of Twitch whispers and message as is, so it'd be easier for me if you just go to my Discord. You'll see me there as a user and just send me a message. And we could speak about it. Thank you, and you're welcome. Yeah, I think it was in both of them, but there was definitely a game in Hidden Cup 1 where someone used a spearman to bring in a bunch of jags. It was either jaguars or wolves. And what's Viper scouting like? Viper hasn't seen a barracks yet. So I'm not sure what Viper's thinking, but he also saw 2 farms. You know what? Viper must know he's going fast castle. If you see farms that early and no barracks, that means that they're probably going fast castle. Again, just prioritizing economy instead of any military to defend yourself. Ooh, okay, Liereyy broke his way out here so that villager wouldn't be idle. Sneaky. Liereyy! Yo! Okay. Now, Liereyy might try and micro-nerd wall himself in. See how Viper runs in close to the Vill? He wants to stop the wall. Yeah, he's trying to block the palisade walls. That Vill's gonna die. What is... it's such a... Like, to be honest, it's just a dumb strategy. It's not smart at all. Like, no top level player is gonna get away with straight up walling and fast castling. It's, especially against Viper, it's such a weird decision. And Viper's forcing repairs. Viper's already making archers. He'll have fletching soon. And Liereyy won't even be able to reach Castle Age off of this. He'll lose his scout even as well. Well, if Viper continues, he's going to win the best of 7 here. Very weird play. I just don't know what Liereyy was... Well, I know what he was thinking. He thought I had back gold. But forward berries, exposed resources, giving Viper map control, very risky stuff. And he'll lose his villager if he's not careful. Yep, that's the second Vill to go down. And the third Vill to go down in a moment. Yeah, this is bad. And Viper has Viking economy as well, right? So he has more villagers and he has the wheelbarrow upgrade, adding a ton of farms. This is the way to do it. Apply pressure in early feudal, expand your economy, get map control on a map where it's all about map control. Ouch. Well, Liereyy, he's committed to this. So he's got to try, right? If he gets to Castle Age, he will have extra range on his archers and crossbows, hopefully, if he has the resources there. Now, Viper realizes what's going on. So, again, Viper just needs to prioritize the eco. Farm up. And apply a bit of pressure. The important thing for him will be tracking Lierey's archers when they do become crossbows. Guys, I think people are freaking out a little bit too much in the chat. Like, obviously, this strategy choice is just straight up questionable from Liereyy. But to the people who are like, we might be seeing Lierey's last game. 4 for Viper, 1 for Losery. Like, and then people saying he hasn't played enough. He played enough. He knows that this was risky. He just went for the strategy. Like, did you not see the previous games? The previous games were really high level stuff. So, you guys are doing what the commentators should do. Like, you know how sports commentators are like, oh, wow, LeBron James didn't shake his teammate's hand after the game. Is there a problem with the Lakers? Like, you guys should be commentators. You should be analysts. Wow, Liereyy didn't make a barracks at the start of this game. Did he forget how to play entirely? Like, you're freaking out here. Like, Liereyy could still do a ton of damage. He's on his way to Castle Age. He's now... Wait, is there a hole there? He tried to wall Viper in. Oh, gate! Okay, so he'll wall Viper in a bit. Does lose the villager, but it might be worth it to kill Viper's army. Actually, Viper killed an archer and Viper will break right out, so it's a good thought. Viper was equal to it. Yeah, it just annoys me because we have so few top players. I'm going to be honest, it does annoy me. We have so few top players. And so when people are, like, say those types of things, I feel like it's only going to discourage people from playing the game more. So it does It does bother me. That's all. So I just wanted to bring that up. Viper probably needs to go for defensive towers now, because with Briton crossbows coming his way, he will have no defense, and Liereyy will make a siege workshop, so he wants mangonels and archers. Viper's economy will be so much stronger despite only being in feudal age. He has the deer food income. He has all the farms working for him. Fat Sub says, do you need me to get on and beat Viper again? Yeah, next show match will be best of 7 Black Forest Vikings. Viper's practicing with Vikings so he can face you next, Fat Slob. You could tell how bad the eco is for Liereyy when he can't afford a crossbow, and he cannot afford Bodkin arrow. That said, he still gets more range. So for the next 2 minutes, he's going to have more range than Viper. It's just he can't attack Viper because Viper is defended so well. Actually, has Viper walled this? Or has he scouted this? Oh my god, that would be a disaster. Liereyy doesn't even know where Viper is. He doesn't even know where Viper is. Well, he lost his scout earlier, right? So he's trying to apply pressure. Maybe he'll assume Viper's on this side because he saw these. Ugh, that's tough. He was really close to seeing it earlier. If he would have seen that gold, he'd probably know. Okay, here we go. Killing the wolves. I'm sure this is making Lierey's day a lot better. Wow, did Liereyy forget that wolves attack crossbows? Oh my god. Too much Dota 2. They must not have wolves in Dota 2. Sorry. Just... Okay, he found Viper. As obvious sarcasm, chat. Ooh, Viper has an army over here. He splits with just archers. This is a dangerous game to play. I think Viper needs to leave. So, at the moment, Liereyy has less vills, and his villagers are going to be a lot less efficient because they're not Viking vills. But Liereyy does have decent army, and oh, he'll catch Viper's archers out before they're upgraded. This is possible for Liereyy. This is definitely possible for Liereyy. It's 15 military for him, it's just 8 for Viper. And it's 2 mangonels, too. So 2 mangonels and crossbows on the hill. Whoa, what just died? Oh no, the crossbow got T90 wooed. Maybe I shouldn't have used sarcasm, Kappa. Viper is going for University and Elite Skirm, so I guess the problem here is Elite Skirm doesn't give him an answer to the mangonels. And he will begin to lose his ranges. So very winnable game for Liereyy. However, Viper is going to put on... He's going to put on a show with the micro, I'm sure. Because if he uses his skirms, he can micro down the crossbows. But he can't do anything against the mangonels. One good thing Viper could do is stop the villagers that are running forward from building this siege workshop. Okay, so this villager will probably survive. No, not to the wolves, you dumbos! Oh no, the wolves are chasing the vills as well. Okay, this is funny. Well, look at the army movement from both of them. Viper hops out of the archery range. I don't think that was intentional. It's because the archery range ejected the units? Wow. Okay, well, Viper has a lot of elite skirmishers, and he's getting ballistics. Lierey's villagers should probably try and repair the mangonels if he can. This is really messy at the moment for Liereyy. Not ideal at all. But the mangonels are kind of doing work. Viper has to micro. He's microing up the hill. Now he has the hill with this army. My god, this is interesting. And Lierey's crossbows are doing, like, no damage to the crossbows. It's crazy. Not the crossbows, sorry. The skirms, because the skirms have the armor. Might be the messiest fight of the day, but it's better for Viper because his economy is stronger. And because Liereyy had to YOLO so much after the early losses. And, Just waiting for Viper to make a knight. Yeah, he's making a stable. One knight would kill all the Mangonels. But then again, you know, if Liereyy gets a few more crossbows forward before the knight arrives, he might just be okay. It's 4 Mangonels still for him. 4 crossbows. But the crossbows are all very weak, and Viper's picking them off. Yeah, look at this. Picking off the crossbows. Microing the skirms perfectly, and now the knight shows up. And Liereyy has to use Mangonels. He's killing his own Mangonels! Oh god! Oh god! Liereyy! Oh, he did it again! Well, I have to be honest. At least he can't kill the last one, you know? Because he only had one left. He can't friendly fire that one. I have to be honest, I kind of expected that game to go Viper's way after the strategy choice from Liereyy. Viper, it wasn't anything out of the ordinary. Just man-at-arms into archers, which I thought maybe Liereyy would do. I get the thought process that Liereyy would want to get to Castle Age faster. So he wanted to just fast castle, but I think most players are going to drush or go man-at-arms into a faster castle time. When you give up map control, that's what you should expect, or at least leave your berries. He lost 3 villagers at the start of feudal, and then on top of that, Viper had the Viking economy. I expected Viper to have the lead there. Despite that, though, it was a great reaction from Viper. I don't think he was planning on losing those archers, but once he did, he still was able to use the elite skirms with ballistics to kill the crossbows. And he's so good at just buying himself time and being patient. Did just enough to hold on for a few minutes, and then finished off the whole army of Liereyy. Fantastic games, though. I am disappointed for Liereyy. I think it was the Arabia game that should have gone different for him. The Aztecs versus Huns matchup he had to win, because with the remaining civs that Viper had and the upcoming maps, I would have expected Viper to at least win 1, right? And Viper only needed to win 1 once the score was once he was up 3-1. Here's a look at the achievements. It was the economy of Viper that won him the game. 6,000 food collected, 7,000 wood collected. And, you know, there wasn't a lot else that really mattered in this game. Viper would have had way more military and too much for Liereyy to handle. 52 villagers versus 35.